Hello, darlings. I am back with another episode of Brit Says, episode 7. And I am excited. You know, the next episode coming up is going to be the season finale. But we're not going to think negative. We're going to only think positive right now. And I am like super duper excited because we're going to be talking about budgeting. Like I said, this podcast consists of dating, relationships, but we also talk about life because we have to deal with that as well. So at first, I was like, do I really want to talk about budgeting and being a vibe? Because do I budget and be a vibe? Not really, not often, not always. But I think I would say, for the most part, I'm pretty good at budgeting. So let's talk some facts, as we always do. So in an article on PolicyGenius.com called Struggling to Save Money, Blame Your Brain. Blame yourself. Written by Miles Ma. It says, present bias. Present bias is basically procrastination. It means you tend to favor immediate rewards over far-off benefits. The present carries more weight relative to tomorrow, said Paulina Medina, assistant professor of finance at Texas A&M. Someone who doesn't suffer from the present bias will make a plan to save money when they get paid on the 15th. And when payday comes, they'll put that money away. Someone who suffers from present bias is more likely to waver as payday approaches and keep putting off the decision to save. Present bias has a powerful impact on retirement savings because retirement is far in the future. This tendency to procrastinate affects whether and how much you save. If that's the case, I feel like present bias is something that highly impacts, all of us. Like, I know me, I don't know if you guys ever heard this term. It was like, when you get paid, always pay yourself first. So basically they're saying, like, as soon as you get paid, before you pay all your bills, before you go buy shoes, go get your nails done, your hair done, put money away for your savings. I definitely tried that before, and it was awesome. And then I realized I was saving all this money and that I had credit card debt, and then I just took all that money I saved and put it towards a credit card, and it worked. It definitely did. I paid off one credit card, and that was that. And budgeting is hard. Saving is hard. Like I said too, there's a student loan debt crisis. We gotta pay for student loan debt. If you have a car, you gotta pay car insurance. If you have a cell phone, you have to pay a cell phone bill. You have to pay so many different bills. And it's like, now you gotta save your money. And it's hard, but it's possible. It is very possible to budget and be a vibe. And when I talk budget and be a vibe, I'm not just talking about saving and, getting money. I'm talking about the ways we tend to waste money. Because basically when I say budget and be a vibe, it's like, how can you budget and still be socially impacted? Like, still be social, still go out, still get your nails done, still get your hair done, still be a vibe. Like, be that bitch, be her, be everything. Like, basically that's what I'm trying to say. So how do I budget? For me, I try to pay myself first. I don't always do it. I'm not going to sit up here in front like I always do that constantly. I invest in myself a lot. I invest into this podcast. I've had other businesses that I have invested in. So I'll buy lighting. I'll buy a microphone, So I often invest in myself first. I think that's one of the ways, I pay myself first. Like, I'll go on Amazon.com and I'll put stuff in my basket that I know I'm going to buy when I get my paycheck. So I'll buy backdrops and things like that, Makeup to me is an investment for myself. I get dolls up, when I come up here. So I feel in some ways, yes, I invest in myself first. That's, one of the ways to be able to, invest. Let me sip some water. I think that's one of the ways you can't pay yourself first if you invest in yourself. I think that's something too that comes with budgeting is like, if you're working somewhere and you really don't like working there, you got to start investing in yourself. And I think that's one way to, pay yourself first. Because if you just saving just to like, retire, which is dope. Maybe you want to stay at your job. You just saving to retire. You saving until you turn 65. That's cute for you. But like I said, I definitely try to budget. I know when all my bills are due, I pay them as soon as I get my check. I used to put stuff on auto pay. I still do sometimes. But it was kind of getting annoying because I would get paid on, like, let's say the 15th, and then the bill was due the 24th. So now I got to hold this money in my account till the 24th. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, just take your money and leave me alone. Like, that's the type of person I am. So, I just pay whatever bill is due during that pay period immediately now. Like, that's my new thing. I'm not one who doesn't pay bills. I don't know how that feels. You got to pay your bills. The only time I haven't paid a bill, even when I did, wasn't working, I paid my bills. My credit score was so important for me. Credit score is important. I have seen how having a great credit score has impacted my life. I think I spoke about this in one of my videos. Not sure. But basically, when I was like 23, I wanted to move out. I tried to move out, and my credit score was a 525 out of 8. Is it 850 or 800? 850. So when that happened, I had no knowledge of this. I was just like, well, what happened? What's the issue? Why? So, I looked into ways to build my credit score. First of all, I didn't have enough credit. I had one credit card. My credit limit was $300, and that bill wasn't even paid. I know nothing about credit. No one educated me on credit and financing their money. So I was just like doing all this research. So I got me a few more credit cards, asked for a credit limit increase, and, just started paying my bills on time. And slowly but surely, my credit increased. My credit score increased. And I'm very proud of my credit score. And credit is important. You could try to hide from it, but you're going to need it. It's all about, what's that word I'm thinking of? Like, just having perseverance, like just making sure you don't overspend on your credit cards. That's really what it is. I often spend on my credit cards. Like, I'm a psychopath, but I have improved greatly. I have 3 credit cards and I paid off 2. Shout out to me. Okay. Has partying and eating out impacted your life? Now, this is what we talk about being a vibe and having a budget. Who hasn't been impacted by partying and eating out? That is what runs up your bank account. Well, for me, eating is what runs up my bank account. Buying food out, not bringing lunch to work, eating out, buying freaking bottles of wine every Friday. My Friday wine downs, and just being a vibe. Like, that's uh, the essence of Britney. Brit said she needs her vibiness. Like, I think that's the top thing that runs up our bank account, because once all your bills is paid, all that money is up to you that's left over, and what you want to do with it. You want to go buy Taco Bell, you want to go buy a bottle of wine, you want to go clubbing with your friends, and when you go clubbing with your friends, you got to get an outfit when you got all these damn clothes in the house. And so for me, lately, I definitely have been working with the clothes I have, because I do have a lot of clothes. It's to the point it's so freaking annoying, and I can't make some dope outfits with the clothes I have. Yes, I like to keep up with current trends. Like, sometimes I might need a pair of shoes or something that I don't own because I never own those, because those are currently trendy right now. But what I do to budget and be a vibe lately, like, I know I have some events coming up. I have an event that I'm going to April 19th. It's not like I'm saying the event. Like, I'm going out with my friend to Trap Karaoke. No ad, no promo. And that's April 19th. I already have an outfit. I found me a skirt for $7. So I already game plan. I'm not going to do this crunch time thing come April trying to figure that out. My friend's birthday is March 30th. Game plan. You have to add those things into your budget. Like, I format in my head like, okay, come that week, this amount of money needs to be put aside for that. I want to get my hair done over. This amount of money needs to be put. You need to treat your vibiness like a bill. That's how I look at it. Like, you need to categorize vibe. Like, how you got car loan, student loan, phone bill. You need to put vibe. Vibe needs to be a part of your budget. Because you can't stop the show. We're young. We're in our 20s. You're in your 30s. Shoot, if you're in your 40s and you're watching this 50s, 60s and you want to be a vibe, be a vibe. Because you only got one life. So don't go be in this little brokey little thing and you don't go buy what you want and go do what you want. It's all about doing it smart, still saving, still investing in yourself, and being a vibe. Like, you can be a vibe and definitely, you know, save. And put some money aside. Maybe put $50 aside once you get your paycheck and move along and then go do the things that you want to do often. That's what I've been doing lately. That's a habit I haven't been getting into, lately. Do you deal with FOMO and how does it impact your pocket? So FOMO is the fear of missing out. If you never heard of that term. So basically, you ever been in a situation where you was invited somewhere, but you knew you ain't had no money. You know you don't got the money like that. You know you can't get an outfit. You know you can't do this. You know you can't do that. And you like, but I don't want to be the one who don't go. And then you be done in a hole because you wanted to be a vibe and you wanted to be trendy and you had FOMO. Like, we can't keep doing that. Like, for instance, my friends are going to Jamaica. I always go on every trip, every vacation me and my friends have gone to. This trip was $1,000. They have, one of them has kids. They got bigger refund checks than me. And I was just like, I ain't got $1,000 right now, like, to be going on no vacation to Jamaica. Like, and just the way everything was, like, planned so quickly, it was like, it's not in my budget. Did I have FOMO? Have I always wanted to go to Jamaica? Yes. Will I have the opportunity to go to Jamaica? Yes, I can. I am of Jamaican descent, if you don't know. My mom's Jamaican. I'm quite sure I'm going to make it there. It just ain't going to be this year. And that's fine. You got a budget and still be a vibe. But in hindsight, I'll be going to LA in August. So, that's 6 months away. And, you got to pick, do something in the States if you want to travel. We all need some traveling time, like being a vibe. You need to travel. You need to get some R&R. You need to vacation. You need to add that into your budget. But don't get up and go on a trip to Jamaica or Spain or the Bahamas and do it within 2 months, Pick something that's going to happen in 6 months. Pick something that's going to happen in 7 months. Save up your money, plan, and prioritize so you can still be a vibe. If you know you ain't got it like that, don't try to get up and, jump on a board on a trip. I've done that so many times. Not so many times. I'm dragging it. I usually plan to prioritize. I think I did it like once, and I was all right. Because I ain't have as much business as I used to have back then. And that's the other thing. You got to learn, like, what is it that you want? So, for instance, I knew I always wanted a car. I knew I always wanted braces. So, those are new bills you picking up. So, you got to say, all right, now I have a bill for braces. Now I have a bill for car insurance. The things I used to do before I had these things, I can't do. And that's fine. I could still, let me not say can't do. I just can't do them the same. Like, I can't just get up and plan a trip. Now I have to prioritize it because I have new bills. I have new situations that I didn't have back then where I could sit up and do all these crazy old things. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like that's just how you plan to prioritize. And don't do it with FOMO. Get out of that fear of missing out. You're not going to miss out. You can do whatever you want to do. You may not be able to do with that friend. You may not be able to do with that person. But you could always do whatever in life that you want to do. It's always going to get done. Believe you me. And keeping up with the Joneses for social media and me, I don't do that. I'm trying to get better with social media, number one. A lot of people buying all these Fendi prints on and don't got Fendi money. Buying Gucci bags don't got Gucci money. Just for the gram. Y'all gotta stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. If you want a budget and be a vibe, you cannot try to keep up with the Joneses. First of all, Fashion Nova is selling clothes for $10. So I don't know why y'all trying to be Fendi mommy and you a Fashion Nova babe. Like, what's good? Like, we all can't be Nicki Minaj. If you ain't got it, don't try to keep up with it. I see a lot of people doing that. And even getting the fake stuff. Like, that's the thing with me too. Like, I'm not about to get a fake Prada bag for $400 when I can get the real one for $1,000 because $400 is a lot of money. You spending $400 for something fake? That's what y'all doing? Y'all wasting $400 on fakeness? Y'all can't keep up with the Joneses. Stick to your Fashion Nova. Stick to your Forever 21s, just your Zara's, your H&M's. Even Zara's a little pricey, honey. They don't got my size any damn way, so I stay far away from anything I can't afford. You can still be extremely fashionable and shop on a budget. And you see it. Fashion Nova has definitely changed the fashion game with low price points and super stylish stuff. You see how they knock off everything Kim wears. And Kim, whether you like her or not, she does push fashion. If I can say, she's somebody who pushes fashion very, very far. Something she wears is something people want. And now you can get her outfits for $30, $40. So what's the issue? Why you gotta get what she had? Why you gotta get the Versace brand? You get the Fashion Nova brand. When you can get Pretty Little Thing. Boo-hoo. What's up? Like, don't do stuff to keep up with the Joneses. Even people vacation for Instagram. And that's something you don't want to do. Is, if you're going to go on vacation, take as much pictures as you can and stretch that out, honey. That's the best you could do if you want to budget and be a vibe. If you want to be a vibe, look like you on vacation every 20 seconds, honey, you go to, I live in New York. I'll go right to, Far Rockaway Beach and act like I went to, the Bahamas, honey. Play with me if you want. First of all, you can grab an awesome picture at your local beach in the summertime. So knock it off. Get you a little cute bathing suit. You don't have to go to Miami to get the best beach picture. Okay, so knock it off. And have you ever took a step back from your lifestyle to budget, and how was it? Did I ever take a step back from my lifestyle? Yeah, not like long periods of time though. Like sometimes I'll step back from my friends, my family, and just focus on me. And that's something if you want a budget to be a vibe, I think like for a good 3 months you should just step away from everybody, and you'll see how much money you have and how much money you save. I have definitely done that and seen how it has impacted my bank account. When I do step backs from people, yeah. So that's something you could do too with budget and be a vibe. Like maybe every 3 months of the year. Well, for 3 months you hang with your friends. For the next 3 months you don't. Then 3 months like that, and see what it does for your bank account. Do amazing things. You won't be bored. Pick up a hobby. Pick up a task. Find something fun to do in the house, and you will save money. Like some weekends, I film and I lay up and I watch a bunch of YouTube movies and stuff, and I'm saving mad money because I could be out doing nonsense, and that's how you waste money. So that's a dope way to budget and be a vibe. Is just find a hobby to do on the weekends, something cute. Like I even the other day, I did a Pop Sugar, the YouTube channel Pop Sugar Fitness. And I did some HIIT workout in the house, like straight up. Like, and it was mad fun. Like I had fun. I was in pain the next day because I'm completely out of shape, but it was a vibe, and I'm here for it, 100%. And those are like little things you could do in the house instead of like, going out, trying to be vibey, and yeah. So that's definitely a way to budget and be a vibe. Find some cute hobbies in the house. I watch makeup tutorials and then try to do them in the house. Crazy things, like dope things you could do in your house. And that's the way you could just budget and be a vibe. You could be a vibe on your own as well. That's what y'all need to understand. Like, you don't need to be outside. You don't need to be in LA. Well, maybe you live in LA. You don't need to be basically abroad to be vibey. You could do stuff locally and save money and still be mixy, still be trendy, still be vibey, and and it's all about planning, prioritizing, Like I said, if you know you're going to go to a party, put that in your budget. Make vibing a thing. Make it a bill for you. If you want to be that type of person that still has the opportunity to go out, especially if you're single, I know you don't want to stay in the house because you're never gonna find a man. If you're a guy, you're never gonna find a girl. If you into to guys and girls or whatever you do, you're never gonna find nobody. If you stay in the house all day, so I get how, yeah, I need to go out. You can't stay in the house and be single all day because then you're never gonna find anyone. Who gonna fall in love with your curtains, your TV? Like, people do it every day, honey. I don't know what's going on in 2019. People, you probably be done falling in love with your damn curtains and stuff. I don't know anymore. So yes, don't try to like completely wipe your whole lifestyle away to save money. Prioritize. If you want to go out this weekend, like we discussed, put that in your budget. Just put money aside for that. And then if you don't spend it, then put it away. Like save it on the side. Huge takeaways as well is like sometimes you cannot go. If you ain't got money, you can't go. I hate when you even out anyway, and it's that one friend that don't got no money. Why you came out if you ain't have no money? Like, you knew you didn't have no money. You knew you ain't have no money, but you wanted to be a vibe. You cannot be a vibe and be broke. Like, you should have stayed home. Like, that's serious. Like, it always be that one person. Like, the bill come. Oh, I only got 30. So why you came outside with only $30? Why? Why? That's dangerous. You put your life at risk going outside with $30. Like, realistic. Why you came to vacation with only $2? How? Why? Sometimes you gotta say no. Sometimes you gotta stay in the house. If you ain't got it, stay in the house. Like, for real. People invite you out. You feel like it's an important event to go to. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it, sis. Because it's gonna be way worse when you go out and you look mad embarrassing because you broke. Because everybody be talking about you behind your back. They'll cut your check, but they will talking mad trash about you. They'll be, oh, she don't never got no money. Why she ain't stay in the house? That's what they gonna say. So you should have just stayed in the damn house. You don't have to go out every time you're invited somewhere, especially if you ain't got no money. Stay home, cause nobody wants to pay your bill. I came out to pay my bill, and I gotta pay yours, cause you wanted to be a vibe. Since we only budget and be a vibe. If you ain't budgeted and being a vibe, you gotta stay in the house. That's all we doing. That's all we know. But that's pretty much it. I think those are our key takeaways is just prioritizing. Make Vibe a bill. The new bill of 2019 and forever is called Vibe. So you got your car insurance, you got your student loans, you got your phone bills, you got the bill Vibe. And put some money aside for those things. Do not plan in a moment. Unless only rich people could do nonsense like that anyway. We already knew that. So I don't know why y'all doing that anyway. Plan everything accordingly. Don't do crazy spontaneous things. Yeah, every once in a while you could do like a spontaneous dinner. I do spontaneous dinners, with my cousins and my friends sometimes. Like, I'll be bored in the house. I'll be like, yo, let's go grab something to eat. But make sure you got money to be doing stuff like that. If you ain't got it, then don't get up and try to like basically, try to be like vibey. Like, no, you ain't got it. You ain't got it. So basically just put money aside for your social life. Especially if you, like I said, if you single or you cannot be single and want to hang out. If you just want to get out and have fresh air, we have one life and we all have to live it. Because then you're going to live with regret. So I don't see no point in living your whole life saving up for your retirement. And yes, you need to save up, but like I said, and investing in yourself. So remember, they say the first thing you should do is pay yourself. There's 2 ways you can pay yourself. Literally, save. You should always be saving, I feel like. Even if you're saving $50, $10, like, just please save something. But saving and investing in yourself. If you have a plan that you want to make a business or do something, invest in yourself. Invest in equipment, invest in classes, whatever you need to do what it is that you want to do. Make sure that gets done. So make sure you're saving, putting money aside from your check, investing, and making Vibe a bill. Those are the top things that we have to do this year. So, with that being said, that wraps up episode 7. I am so thankful that you guys sticked out through the season. If you've been here since episode 1, if you've been here since before Brit Says even came about, thank you so much for staying in tune. So much great content coming, even though next episode will be the last episode of season 1. But I mean, wasn't it a dope season so far? I mean, episode 8 is gonna be everything. Episode 8 is gonna be lit. So much great content coming your way. Definitely will be some announcements in episode number 8. So definitely, stay tuned for that. Definitely tune in next week to hear, the news and all that good stuff. Well, I don't want to say news. I don't make it seem like there's a big thing going on. I don't want to get y'all riled up, honey, for nonsense. But yes, definitely, I'm so excited about the podcast. And yeah, let's budget and be a vibe. I will see you guys on episode number 8. Later.